Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, black, ladies and germs, man. And it's another grand day, Baltimore and beyond. We'd like to welcome you, black, to another episode of The Junction. We are rolling in here, man, with episode 126, man, on season 2. And this is the place to be for all the people to see where lifestyle and culture meet the black experience. I am Joseph Garner. I would like to welcome Damon Williams in the building over there, man. He turked out as usual, all turked out, man. And I'm laughing, man. It has, I can see it. Everybody else can't see it because right before we come in. And it's the, I see the preview screen and like you were like adjusting your thing. And I pulled my hair back into the pony. I can actually wear a ponytail now. And I'm trying to adjust my ponytail. And I'm like, we look crazy right now. Both of us looking antsy, moving around on the camera before we came in. Oh, yeah. It was great. It was good stuff.
Remember that fidgety anchor we used to have in the studio?
Like, hold still.
Yeah, he'd be like, and then he would.
Goodness gracious.
That was my boy, though, man. That was a good guy.
We try to frame your shot, man. What are you doing out here, man? What are you doing? You speaking of that, you ever watched, shout out to my guy, Go Bears, Jonathan Brown, man. You ever watch Jonathan Brown's podcast? Him?
No.
Yeah, JB, man. JB.
Oh, he must be happy as a you-know-what in Boys Town with,
that's what I was about to say. The Super Bowl coming up. JB has a Philadelphia sports talk podcast. They talk, talk all things Eagles, talk all things 76ers, Flyers.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
What else is up there? Phillies. He's a big time sports guy.
I remember that about him.
He used to. I haven't seen it in a while, but he was doing it with Vince. Remember Vince Villani?
The Italian guy?
Yeah, the young Italian guy. Yeah.
I didn't even know because I thought they were like two ships passing in the night, kind of, sort of. No, because John was in the evening. He left the morning and went to the evening. Yeah, because I came in right as he was leaving. So I barely worked with him. Barely. And then, but I remember that guy. Well, we trained that guy.
Yeah.
You talking about.
There you go. And here we are, fam. Here we are, man. You hear us. We always like to have these high-level conversations out here, man, where we come and disseminate information to the people and like to drink deeply from cultural perspectives. And on a Thursday, man, we talk threads of influence, man. We talk souls of men and women out there. And if you didn't watch last Thursday, make sure you go in the bag and go check it out, man. But we were talking boots, and we gotta come back, man. We had to circle back around.
I tried to get
circle back around.
I had a picture. I told y'all, man, you can sell people in all that old polo stuff and all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
I have a picture of those boots, and I can't get into my whatever the case. And I tried, so I gotta, happenings with my Apple account and all that stuff, whatever. But
yeah.
So I gotta get some stuff, old pictures, whatever. But anyway,
whoa.
But I'm gonna get that picture. Because you can't find them. You can't find that.
Wait, does that deserve a...
What?
What pictures you got in your old Apple?
No.
We'll talk about that after.
No, it's like, you get the double verification and stuff because of hackers. So like if you log into one of your kind of your email or something like that, it'll send something to you, a text to you, so you can verify that it's really you. All that
Overstood.
Yeah, so it's one of them kind of situations.
Get your mind out the gutter. All right.
I mean, what else should it be, man? Come on, man. If it's not in the gutter, it's taking up space, right?
There it is, man. There it is. You look, another jewel from the curmudgeons out here. Hey, man, if you just joined us on Instagram Live, IG Live out there, man, slide on over to the YouTube. The aspect ratio, it looks a little better, and we want y'all to participate in the conversation today because we're diving back into it, man. Boots, man. Boots. Just a little preview from last week, Damon. We talked about the Timberland. Man, go ahead and put the Timberland moccasin up there for the people that roll through. Yeah. What else did we talk about last week?
the moccasins, the buckskins. Some people call them butters.
Butters.
The Gore-Tex Timbs. We didn't talk about the Gore-Tex moccasins. We did, sort of, kind of. We talked about Vask, hiking boots.
There it is.
Hiking boots and the high, what do we call them? The high-end hiking boots.
Yeah,
I guess now they call them the designer hiking boots.
The black ones that we showed on there last week, I gifted them to the boy. I said, "Here you go, boy. I can't even fit them anymore." So I was like, "Man, go ahead, take them, rock them out." I'm pretty sure he's outside in the sleet and snow today.
He will not get wet. His feet will not get wet, guaranteed.
We talked about the Nike boot.
Yeah, the Nike boot.
Damon chimped out for a little bit. You know what I mean? We like to see y'all chimp out in the comments, man.
You know, I think that there should be like a battle royale from New York City to Washington, D.C. Just 4 cities should just have it out.
Just have it out.
Have it out. Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York City. Just get in the ring like a steel cage match. I don't want to say battle royale
with Nike Gore domes on, and beat each other up over who is
winner takes all. Winner takes all, and whoever wins gets to own the Nike boot.
It's a good one there. That's a good one.
You get bragging rights.
Now, all right. So this, like I said, and the conversation, man, it went so long, and a big shout out to Mikey out there, man. He was in studio last week, man. And he started saying, Damon, like boots that you and I, like, damn, we forgot all about that. You know what I mean? We forgot all about these certain styles. So we had to circle back around, man. We're circling back around this week. Boom.
He actually named one of them.
Well, here it is. Right? Yeah. I just dropped it on the screen for the people right there, Damon. Without further ado, let's talk about the Logger boot. I've never actually owned a pair.
I did. I had a couple pairs.
I've never.
No, I ain't. Well, would we consider the motorcycle boot style like that?
Well, that's when you put it in, it comes up motorcycle boot. So, but there are 2 styles of the motorcycle boot, and we're gonna get to the other one a little later. But right now, there's also the Logger boot, and they see it on the screen. They had the Timberland version, but there were guys like. Mikey, who was in studio with us last week, that, you see him, how they rocking it on the screen right now. That's how they rock it. That's how they get there,
I have a pair of my head.
Oh, let me see. Hold up now. I ain't even put you. I'm going to find you. He said, we ain't bluffing. Hold him up for the camera right there. Pair of Logger boots right there. Motorcycle boots. Or Logger boots.
I had the motorcycle ones with the buckle also.
Oh, there are. I see the tap and the lug and all that in the bottom. Okay.
Vibrant soles.
Yeah.
I think it was vibrant.
Okay, I see you.
Well-made boot.
Well-made boot.
Very
so,
well-made boot.
all right, that means I got to get a pair. I got to get a pair of Logger boots, man, because there's 2 guys in here that are saying, no, that is a boot that men wear. And look, they see it on the screen. Timberland had a version. So, damn. Where was I? What was I doing?
I don't know if there's those right there. Those are made by Georgia.
Yeah.
And Red Wing made really expensive. Basically, the more you paid, the better you. It was akin to the hiking boot. Like the more you spent on it, the better it
was. Yeah.
But it would get to a point where you would actually run across a point where you're like, oh no, these are damn good boots. Like you getting them because you want to wear them to the club or something like that. And then you end up, you outside doing some, I don't know, whatever you doing, and a tire iron falls on your foot, and you realize, wow, this
some real shit.
Yeah.
this some real sugar honey iced tea right here. Like, okay.
Or you run across a working man, who does that kind of work in those boots.
Yeah.
And he's like, nice boots, man. He like give you the head thinking you really getting something done in those boots. Not knowing you're in Silver Shadows drinking Long Island iced teas.
And I mean, and once again, like I said, we always like to push the envelope in our culture, and that's what it was about. You know what I mean? Timberland was, like you said, Timberlands were work boots. The Logger boot is actual work boot. It's you know what I mean? The motorcycle is made for riding. You know what I mean? It's made for riding. The polo boot was made for riding, horse riding.
Well,
certain ones. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And our style made it the thing. Made it the to do in style.
We have a very good friend. Both of us came up with who refused to wear that style of boot.
Oh.
Now, you're gonna know what I'm talking about when I tell you this, but it's something that never crossed my mind.
Yeah.
He refused to wear that style of boot because he felt like shorter guys would wear those
to be taller.
Now, I ain't the tallest guy, but I never had any kind of complexes like that.
Yeah.
So I didn't even think of anything like that. So he was like, yeah, those are cool, but I wouldn't wear them because I feel like it's like I'm trying to be taller than I am. I'm like, well, maybe just wear them because you like them. But I wasn't, you know what I mean? So it's...
I gotta think about who that was.
You know exactly who it is. You think about it for like 4 seconds.
Crazy stuff.
But
man.
You know, but you've seen, I guess you see that. I don't know. You know, Prince used to wear heels.
You
know.
Yeah.
But I never thought of guys wearing that style
a heeled boot.
Yeah, I mean a boot that makes you taller.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of those boots, you know, I don't know.
Okay. The logger boot, man.
Like Run DMC's line, make you feel 10 feet tall, you know.
Hey, let us know in the chat, man, how you feel about the logger boot, man, out there. You saw Damon, he held his up, and you know, we like to bring the receipts, man. And like I said, I've never had a pair, so I gotta get a pair. And I will get them to stand a little taller. That's damn right. Damn right.
It was a quick
trend. What I'm gonna do.
It was a quick trend though. It didn't last long.
Hey, wait,
you bring up the Durangos. Brothers wore Durangos.
But we get into that. We're gonna come to that. We're gonna come to that a little later. I'm gonna fire shots, man. I'm gonna give me some logger boots, and I'm gonna drive a Corvette, Damon, when I turn 50.
You gonna get your white woman too?
No. Oh no. Wait. Oh damn. Wait.
What I'm just saying, ain't that right, man? Hey, not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying. They used to run a joke back in the day. I'm like, man, I'm gonna give me I'm gonna grow a ponytail, get a sports car, and start dating white women.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna fix all y'all.
Hey, man, look, that's what Damon likes, but we know
I'm Jerry curl now. That's all
you like. What's going on right now in the zone, man? Go ahead and click that like button, man. Go ahead and click that thumbs up. Shares, man, during the Liquid Lunch Hour, man. All of that good stuff right now. Don't forget to subscribe on all platforms. Facebook, Instagram, X. Yeah. We use those platforms for business, man. So go on through, man. Holla at Zone 16 Network on all of those platforms for us, man. And hit that thumbs up right now, man, to keep us in your algorithm. Go ahead. Bye. Go ahead, right there. The cues right there. Go ahead, smash that thing, man. You know? Time to show all of the people that helped make this thing go here, man. Y'all know what time it is. Matriarch Coffee. I'm rocking my Matriarch Coffee sweatshirt today, man.
I put it in my veins.
Put it in my veins, man. Weed and coffee. How about Lash by Aja, man? You can follow her on Instagram. Go ahead, book your appointment now. Appointments are available right now, man. Lash by Aja. Good stuff. Good stuff right there. You do a lot of reading, babe?
I tried to.
Yeah. I'm on my read a book a month tip, man, and one of them that I'm digesting, man, is Project Black Bean, man, by Stephon Folks, man. Make sure you go out there and get yourself a copy on Amazon.
You keep a stack of books on your nightstand?
Yeah.
I'm not being funny, like seriously. Do you?
I actually do.
Okay.
Yeah. Got them right there, man. How about this? I like Bird City Designs, man. www.birdcitydesigns.com. Get your Be More Neighborhood sweatshirt and tees, man. They are in Stizza. Yeah, man. Yeah. And then, of course, you know, the last but not least here. Oh, damn, you all right?
I'm all right.
Now, this is gonna be a little funny, Damon.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to leave him out. I didn't want to leave him out, Damon. You know, we're talking men fashion. But I don't want the ladies to feel like they are left out of this one, Damon?
Hey, maybe I mentioned the riding boots last week.
And booyah, man. I just on cue, just like that, man. We're going to put them things up on the screen, man. Them get them girls. Them get them girl.
Oh, man, you know
that's not the one that you were referring to?
No, wait a minute, it is. But look.
The get them girl, man. We love them. We love them, Damon. We love them.
But the riding boot is different from that one.
We love them. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
You called them something else.
Yeah. We're not, just for the sake of the show.
FC standard.
Yeah, just for the sake of not being shadow banned out here. We're just going to call them the get them girl boots right here. And look, it's even got to the elevation now, Damon, where they skin tight and they thigh high. Woo. Woo-wee. Man, oh man. Boots, man. Fashion statements.
You ever see Uptown Saturday Night? Yeah, I know you had.
Absolutely.
I know you had.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Do you remember when the scene when they robbed the gambling house?
Yeah.
After our spot.
Never had so few.
Yes. Remember when he made everybody strip?
Yeah.
He's Lord Almighty.
Yeah. The get 'em girls, man. Fashion
I love that
trends.
movie, man.
Yeah. Fashion trends out here, man. And I mean, Damon, seeing a woman in a pair of them, man, we love it, man. We love it. We love it. And they love it too. They love it. That's why they win. You quiet over there. You just looking at Damon just looking at the screen scroll by. Hey, man.
The sisters wearing first.
All right. I don't know. How we going?
Well,
because with you saying it's a riding boot, no, because
that's not a riding boot.
What the hell? They putting that thing in the stirrup, man, back in Europe and all of that. I mean, the pointy heel, that's more of an American fashion, but the European had the square one, right?
No.
Square head.
What I'm talking about, think of. Imagine a woman riding a horse.
Yeah. I know exactly which ones you're talking about. Yeah.
Black girls wore those in the 80s. Think about salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
This is.
They didn't wear these.
This is the later version of it. This is a later iteration of.
I think it's a different boot altogether.
Okay.
I think it's a different boot.
Okay. All right. I see that. I hear you.
You can find pictures from the 70s women wearing.
No, and I mean, the quintessential woman that we would say in our mind, you actually describe them. I mean, salt and pepper. I mean, you know what I mean? When you think about them,
the polo boot. I'm talking about.
Yeah. They're wearing the ride.
It was equestrian.
Yeah, they're wearing the equestrian boot. You know, the leather jacket, the bangle earrings. You know, and that was the style, man. That was absolutely the style. You know.
But like a lot of this stuff, I remember black women wearing for fashion. It seems like, I could be wrong, that others followed them in this, and so
it went from them wearing it for equestrian purposes to this how we get down. This is how we going out on the town.
But this
how we rapping in our videos.
Yeah, and I'm saying two separate boots. I'm saying the riding boot as a fashion item, and I'm saying this heeled boot. What you call them? Because I don't want to say
get them girls. The get them girls. Yeah, we're going to be political with the get them girls.
And two separate that our women were wearing them. And I'm going to say the heeled one, I'm going to say they what's the term they use? They padding their numbers with them boots. I don't know how else to say it, but they doing things to make themselves look more like our women wearing those boots. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you understand what I'm saying?
Whoa. He firing. Okay, I hear you. I know
exactly
what
them boots do for our women.
Yes, sir.
You know
Salute.
I mean, hey, I don't blame them for doing it. I mean, hey, man, look. It's optically.
It's a new phenomenon. All right, so
yes, the new phenomenon. Yes, exactly.
If you know, you know. All right, so boom. Here's another one, Damon. Boot craze that went crazy.
I wonder if you're gonna pull it
with women.
Which one is that?
The UGG.
Oh man, I could have brought some baby Uggs over
the UGG. Who? I mean,
my daughter had Uggs, but she was
they black women. you know what I mean? The black women and white women, they all going to battle, just like you said, you know what I mean, DC and Harlem and Baltimore would over the Nike boot. I mean, who has made this, you know what I mean? What culture is driving it? What is made? I mean, of course we know, you know, it was made initially Australian slipper type of shoe. But now, man, you can't hit the street without seeing somebody with some Uggs on.
I think
it's a
women,
craze.
I think black women made them cool. I mean, you know, we're not talking about this shoe, but black boys have made Crocs cool. Like Crocs are cool. People laughed at you about Crocs before.
Yeah. Now it's a fashion statement.
Now Crocs are cool.
Yeah.
And the Ugg boot, people would laugh about them and stuff. Oh, look at those got like bears on your feet and all. And now it's cool. I mean, for Christ's sakes, women come out of the house with leggings, just leggings and these
and leggings and Uggs, leggings and Uggs. I mean, you see the sister right there. She looking real rugged, Ivy right there. Got the V-neck cardigan on and the polo underneath of it with some Uggs. Looking real fashion forward.
I mean, they wear sweatpants and Uggs. I mean, it's just pajamas and Uggs. it's just Uggs everywhere. Now they got the rain ones. I mean, it's
man.
Shoot, my sister has a pair. Well, fittingly, that come all the way up to her, like her. My sister ain't the tallest person. Come all the way up. She can roll hers down. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got black women. You see black women wearing the ones that come all the way up. You can roll them down. Come on, man. I thought you was going to pull out another boot that I'm going to say black women did make it popular, and I don't care what nobody says.
What's that?
Remember the heeled boot that looks like a buckskin Tim but has a heel? Beyonce is wearing them in one of them videos.
Yeah. Basically butters with a heel.
Yeah. What was it? Manano, blah. I can't say it. I don't know what it was called.
Yes.
You know the boot I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Black women made those cool.
Yeah. All right. So we keep it moving. Right? Go back to the fellas, and you brought it up earlier, Damon. So we gotta pull it up now, man. We know some guys out there that are in Durango world. That thing hit. Now this Durangos also came up under motorcycle boot, so it's considered a motorcycle boot. And then the one camera left that also came up as a logger boot as well. I remember you talking about it last week, the moccasin toe with that sole, you know. So I said, yeah, let me grab that. So these are two versions of boots that we discussed before, but these are a different version of it. So, you know what I mean? It's a logger boot with a moccasin toe there. And then another motorcycle boot, but, you know, here in Baltimore, we remember the whole Durango craze when that thing, you know what I mean? Some people would think they're cowboy boots, but they're, you know what I mean? Technically, it's a motorcycle boot. It's a motorcycle riding boot.
Yeah. It all went on. It was the same time. It was, you know.
Yeah.
I would say the moccasin one wasn't. Yeah, it was. It was all the same. It was all the same time.
What are we going with? 90s?
Absolutely.
Mid 90s when the you know, the black one or that black leather one, you know what I mean, the guys were wearing them. That was the black community made that the go out to the club boot.
Yeah, man. That's why I said you know, you see the guy, you know, you're at the mall and then some guy just got off work doing hard work. He sees you and you're $150 boots. And he's like, oh, nice boots you got there, buddy. Yeah. He doesn't know you're on the way to the club.
Yeah. That Durango was the club. MJ quiet in the chat. I remember.
He had a pair.
I remember MJ went through his Durango. He had some Durangos. I remember MJ had his Durangos out there, man. I remember that.
I had Skechers motorcycle boots. And people hear Skechers now. Like Skechers was nothing like it is now.
Yeah.
Like they made nice road logger and motorcycle boots.
Well, and then the logger boot there, that's the Wolverine right there. So it's like, yeah, we know that's a big time workwear brand.
Yeah, what does Jordan have here next to me? That's Georgia. And then the Cadillac is the Red Wing.
Okay.
And locally, I don't know where else the store was, but I know it was local. We missed stores like Sunny Surplus.
Yeah, H&H. Where did they move H&H to? That's in Harford Road now, right? I gotta make a try.
Yeah, Parkville, Hamilton.
Yeah. I gotta make a trip out there. That's right. I forgot about that. But go ahead, continue.
No, just remember how Sunny Surplus would have all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just you can get cool stuff there, but you can go there and like really get stuff to do, actual camping and hiking and working. And imagine that.
The workwear boot. Good stuff there, man. Good stuff.
It wasn't a bad era. It wasn't a bad era, man.
That wasn't?
Nah, it wasn't bad. I mean, everybody got a little extreme with it. You would always have a dude that wore a lot of silver jewelry. And his jeans were a little too ripped.
Well, I mean,
but
now
he fell into his style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, I mean, we definitely can't say that the cowboy boot is our culture, but
why can't we?
I guess we can.
Cowboys are black.
But that is very true. Thank you for pointing that out in here, man. Hold up. The term cowboy itself was made for a black man. Yes, you are correct. But they're definitely pushing that now, fashion-wise. I've seen a lot of, everybody before the games, they're ripping the runway now as they walk into the locker room to change into their basketball uniform or their football uniform. And cowboy boots is a big one.
But even with that, we can say, in memory, this is like the third iteration of that.
Yeah.
I had cowboy boots as a little kid. I remember that little craze as we were little kids. I remember taking a picture. Well, I have a picture as like a toddler or something, and I'm wearing cowboy boots, and I was obsessed with wearing them in the picture. They don't fit the outfit at all, but you're as a little kid, you want to wear what you want to wear.
You want to have them on.
But I remember that. I remember having cowboy boots as a little kid. I remember that being like a thing, and then I remember later on, I would say like in the 90s, it was a big deal to have cowboy boots. DC guys wore them. They were heavy on it. Girls were wearing them. And I forgot, like, it was a damn post store. It was a store at the gallery that sold cowboy boots.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's like this new trend. It just always trips me out when like you hear all these people like, black people don't wear cowboy boots. Black people don't listen to country western. It's like, black people have always liked country western.
Always liked it. Yeah.
I mean, it's our music. It belongs to us. There
you go. That's one of the things we like to talk about here. All right. So here, look, I remember this and I had to dig it up, man. Now, I'm about to cause an issue right now, Damon. All fashion trends aren't winners.
You're right.
All of them aren't winners. Here is a boot, Damon. People are gonna be mad at me. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's not a winner. This is not a winner for me. I'm not this guy, Damon. I'm not this guy. Damon, are you this guy? Are you the Chelsea boot guy, Damon?
I am not. I am not. I am firmly not that
guy.
No offense to anyone who is.
Look. The Chelsea boot is not a winner, fam. And wait, you'll see the picture flop up on the screen in a second. And Damon, I'm ready because it drove this look, the tight pants, man. You know what I mean? And it's guys that we know that this is how they dress. And I don't want to take shots. I'm not trying to take a shot. No, but it's like, man, bro, that ain't our thing, bro. That ain't our thing. The Chelsea boot, man. It's something about. It's no lace. It's a laceless boot.
Oh man. You hate the Chelsea boot.
Yo, and the ones with that get real pointy in the front. That's like when you see those guys. When you see that guy came in Silver Shadows, man, with the point. Come on, man.
Man, we were wearing hush puppies. We were wearing hush puppies and wallabies.
That's just a certain look, man. That's a certain.
What about
look.
The inside zipper? What about that?
Zippers on shoes? Why?
I was asking. They got the ones you put on, get the inside zipper.
Yeah, man. I ain't.
You don't like dress boots, basically.
I do. I mean, I guess I do. I do because there's a version of the motorcycle boot, the logger boot that I do like that looks dressy. You know what I mean? You see.
I mean, like when you wear a suit. I'm saying like they wear these was like kind of.
Yeah, I can't wear. I can't. This ain't me. This ain't me, man.
I can't either. Like you used to be talking about cowboy boots.
Yeah,
I can't do cowboy.
Can't do cowboy boots.
I can't do it.
Yeah, man.
I'm not knocking anybody who does.
Yeah, if this your thing, do your thing.
That ain't my thing.
That ain't us, right? Yeah.
Nah.
The Chelsea.
I put the Chelsea boot in the same family with like ascots. Some of them things, you know, I'm like, man, I ain't knocking brothers that do it.
That way, but you like that just ain't me.
That ain't my thing, man.
You be like, the Chelsea boot and then the fedora, just walking around looking like genuine, man. Some gold rim glasses. It's
it's just certain things. It's like, man,
that ain't us.
You know, I respect a guy that does that kind of stuff effortlessly. You say it. I like to see that.
Like I said, what we see on the screen right now, some guys that we know and we hang out with, that's their look. When we go out, that's how they gonna look right there. You know what I mean? You know, that's their look. That's their one.
Like me, I don't really like bow ties like that. I like before black tie affair, yeah, bow tie. But you have some dudes, they just wear bow ties, and this is what they do. And you know, they look cool in it. But it's a lot of other guys, like they look like they're trying.
Okay.
You know it when you see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like I mentioned a buddy of ours. You see Al. You see Al wearing certain things. Al just looks cool.
Yeah, that's what he wears.
But then you have other guys who will wear the exact same thing Al has on. Looks like a dickhead. Excuse my language.
Oh.
Excuse my language. That's the only word I can use for it.
I got you.
But you know what I'm saying? They seem like a pretentious word I just said.
Overstood.
You know? Whereas you have other guys, man, they just throw it on, and it looks no different than him wearing sweatpants. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing about that. Is some guys that looks like they're playing dress up. But I respect anybody that's putting it together, trying. But it's like, you know, just don't look like you're like, make me sure I dot this I and cross this T and make sure I look like
an outfit. It's definitely. I mean, we talk about fits, but it's definitely an outfit when you put these on, man. That come along with it sometimes.
But you never want to sound insulting because you don't want to. I mean, how dare I say I can't respect a man that is dressed really nice and put himself together.
Yeah.
But you know, try to look like it's you're not trying. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to look like the magazine, like it fits you.
Okay.
But yes, thumbs down to the Chelsea boot.
Damn, you said that I was trying to get at before what you said before, and then you said thumbs down, and I gave it the.
For me, excuse me, you actually, you called it a failure.
I mean, it's just
a failure,
man. It's the pointy toe, man. I can't do the pointy toe.
I don't like anything about it.
I can't do that.
I don't like the shape of it. I don't like the slip-on boot. I don't like anything about it.
All right.
I don't like it. I mean, you know, hey, man, it works for some guys.
Man, back to some positivity here. Now, all right, so we missed the classic last week, Damon. We missed the classic, and a classic that we can say, no, we put it on.
Wow.
This is Baltimore put this on, right? Right?
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
The Rockport. Yeah, you knew it was coming. Yeah, you knew it was coming. This is another one. We're ready to go into the phone booth with whatever city. And if y'all say that y'all made this shoe popular, you're lying. You're lying.
Like a rug.
Like a rug. This is quintessential Rugged Ivy look, man. That black preppy look that we, Baltimore County, Baltimore, East Baltimore, wore. It was nothing to see somebody with these on, Damon, and a Nautica jacket, a Gap hat.
You were official.
That was the look.
Yeah, you were official.
That was the look. Rockport official. That was the look. Classic.
No bells and whistles, just
I want to go to Van Dyke and Beacon and buy me a pair right now. Today, son. Today.
I mean, I guess we could go and dive into the brand another day, but the Rockport brand.
Whew.
I mean, you remember I went through a little phase where I was wearing the Walker because dudes used to wear the Walker joints. Remember?
They're comfortable. That is a very comfortable shoe. Like, bro,
you wear Rockports.
Bruh. Rockport is a good shoe to put on your foot, and definitely the boot de jour out there, man.
But back to the fashion sense of Baltimore, and just black people, young black guys were wearing the Walkers, making them slick. But you wore them around other people, or you wear them old man shoes. Them the shoes the old men wear to walk around the mall. But brothers in Baltimore were wearing them for lost sweatsuits, and you know what I mean?
Absolutely. High top and low cut.
Yeah.
High top.
I'm talking about the walking shoes also. I'm knocking all off.
This was now you know what I mean. You and I talk about it all the time, and you know what I mean. You actually got it. I'm gonna kick you in the butt with it because I'm gonna make you finish it, man. The Orange Mills Mall documentary. I'm gonna make you finish it. But
what the hell happened to Orange Mills?
Yo, when we talk about it, that's what I'm saying. When we talk about the death of the mall, and we talk about this is what we did, man. We went to Orange Mills Mall to get a fresh pair of Rockports. That's what you did.
When you just said for school, wearing the private school, whatever. Look, my first pair of shoes for 9th grade, they weren't Rockports. They were a brand called Nunbush. They look just like that.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I bought them from Gort's. Gort's was a shoe store right outside of Head Company. Top level, right next to downtown locker room.
Or, hey, look.
We wore that look a lot, man. Towson
is still here. Think about, but the store isn't there anymore that has shoes in the bottom. You weren't, you had, when you went in that hat shoes, you saw the fresh pair of Rockports, it was like, immediately you were like, yeah, I'm going to go home and get my little $200 together and come back. Let me get that, man. Let me get that thing right there. And that, they in the group chat now. Oh, man, we got some opposition in the group chat from Supreme Abdul-Jabbar out there. He says, Detroit, where's Rockports heavy?
I can believe that.
Detroit is wearing Rockports heavy.
I'm in no position to say they weren't wearing them.
Never been.
I've never
been to Detroit.
I've stepped foot there a couple of times, but I haven't. I'm not going to take. No, I ain't been there to be saying what they wearing. So no, I'm gonna say no. But I've stepped foot there, but I can't say they don't wear them.
Okay.
You have those other places where they'll say what nobody was wearing before them and all this. We know on the East Coast, we were wearing them.
The Rockport. That's our shoe.
That's our shoe.
That's our shoe.
Nobody.
That's our shoe. We, you know what I mean? They were these guys, these old dudes from Baltimore think they started everything. Well, we have actual factual information that shows that we started the Air Force One. If you don't believe us, go check out our Air Force One episode where the actual documentary footage is there, Damon. We got that. And then, we know, we said the Nike boot, that's ours, and the Rockport is ours, man.
It's to the point now with the Air Force One, it's like talking to a flat earther. Like, I'm not talking to you anymore about that. I'm not debating anybody else about the Air Force One because they're illiterate. You're illiterate. You are an illiterate if you actually think that people in this country wear Air Force Ones because of your dirty city or whatever. Nobody's wearing it because of you.
The DC guys are going to
rough too. We got potholes and stuff.
Yeah,
but we own the Air Force One.
The DC guys may try to go to war with us over the Rockport. The DC was wearing them for a little bit. Philly, we gonna give Philly that credit.
I never saw Philly.
Philly wearing.
No, I didn't. I never saw them wearing that.
Well, no.
They them big old beards. Yeah, you can say that's
their thing.
That's their thing. Nobody can take that from them.
That's their thing.
Now, real quick, you said have shoes. What store do we walk past on the way?
Oh,
since we're talking about boots, you got to mention it.
The boot store downstairs on the first floor there.
Come on, man.
In the basement?
Yes. Oh, my God.
Oh, man, I done forgot name. What?
Eastern Mountain
Sports. EMS. Yeah. Eastern Mountain Sports. Yes.
The first place we ever saw Vask.
Yeah.
Then Hudson Trailers was down the street.
Yeah.
That was a great store, too.
Yeah.
It doesn't get mentioned a lot.
Yeah.
It was two of those.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Now, the Wallaby, is that a boot? I consider it a boot.
The Wallaby?
Yeah. They call them Wallaby boots.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I think the Wallaby is, that's we'll dive into that a little later. Maybe going
to the desert boot. They call them desert boots.
Yeah. Now that definitely is not.
It's a boot.
But that's not Black American style. You
black.
They say the Caribbean is part of America, so that's a Caribbean American.
Come on, man! I didn't start wearing that because of no Caribbean guy.
I'm just saying that's their thing, man. That's their thing. The desert boot. That's they want. That's for the Liberty guys out here. You know what I mean?
No disrespect to our brothers and sisters.
You know, man.
No disrespect.
My terrible imitation.
I'm just saying. See, you being derogatory.
I'm not. I'm just trying to give them big up. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm
my lady from the Caribbean.
I'm saying. Yes, exactly. So I'm saying no disrespect to people from New York, but it's so many, immigrant blacks that they have an inflated idea of West Indian influence.
Okay.
And it's very specific to their city.
And with my, and just we said Rockport. So specifically, I saw the Rockport on the feet of men in Baltimore, young black men in Baltimore, been seeing it since the 80s. And just when you say desert boot, I just think of, I just been seeing it on Rastafari. That's all. I got
you. I saw them with white boys, preppy white boys. That's what I saw wearing them. Okay. Both the Clark, Wallaby Clark desert boot. Now, I like the Wallaby. I don't do the desert boot.
Yeah. No. I got a pair in there when we talk about. Got a couple pair. We got Wallabies for these. So. Hey, let us know, man. Which ones y'all want to do? Which ones y'all want to talk about?
No, I got more boots over here, right?
Oh, which one? Go ahead, hold them up.
I mean, I'm saying.
I ain't see what you brought today. Go ahead, what you brought today.
You gotta.
We keep receipts. It
ain't about receipts. It's just you gotta talk about the duck boot, man.
Oh, wait. We gotta shout out the duck boot here. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Always gonna talk about the duck.
I forgot that you talk about never owned a pair. Never had a pair. Go ahead, hold it up again for the people. The duck boot.
You were supposed to have some LL Bean history, man.
No,
the duck.
That ain't. I'm not. I know y'all rock it. Brothers in the crew, but I wasn't going to give that the credit. What else you got?
Then I got
you brought the
all the way from. The early 90s.
The soul gonna fall off.
But they won't.
They won't because that's how I know
that's
but that's how old they are. That is how old they are.
Yes, and they survived. I don't know how many administrations, how many bottles of Hurricane 40s falling on them, and Long Island spilling on them. And
hold up the hiking boot for it.
People putting their blunts out on my shoes. Look at the vibrant soul still.
The vibrant soul.
Still intact, man. Look at that. Yeah.
You can pass them on.
Yeah.
Pass them on to the boy.
You can see Reichley written. Reichley doesn't even exist anymore.
The
brand doesn't even exist.
And the crazy thing is I went looking for a new pair of Sundowners and I can't get them anymore. You can't. They don't. You know what I mean? You can get them like dead stock, stuff like that. But you can't go to Vast's website and be like and type in Sundowner and get the. You know what I mean?
It is actually, I guess what you call it, statute of limitations of talking bad about when your boys when there's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got those. We talk about how we would get certain stuff, and you say, "Man, I'm gonna get this, man. Nobody's gonna have it," and nobody did have it. But he's out there because Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, he said Fred Sanford Jr. He dropped a couple of them in the cheat.
I'm glad I'm gonna get them real good right now. Then.
Here it come, man.
I got those.
He said College Park REI store.
Yes.
So
yeah,
here come the story.
You know why he knows? Because I got him, and because he was in the house. This is my boy, born the same day. I mean, he 34, 93, I'm 34, 78. This is my blood in, blood out. So it's like this one guy on the one of the few guys on the planet that I don't mind grabbing something. I was like, yo, these joints. He went and got them. But he committed a crime. When he went to get him, he took another homeboy with him.
Oh.
And that homeboy committed the ultimate crime. And he bought the exact same.
You know how we do. If we see it and it's that slick, we gonna get him. We gonna get him if it's that slick. We gonna get him.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
We gonna get you.
We can't be triplets.
We gonna get you.
It's like, come on, dude. I can't go out and all three of us have to.
Oh,
it was okay if I'm on Route 1 in College Park and you on George Avenue and Howard. We don't pass and they never. You know what I mean? We won't cross paths.
Yeah.
But come on, man. The third guy bought him. Come on, man. He should have knew better to buy him. The third homeboy. And just you were there. You should have went alone. Like I did. I went alone. With my credit card.
And got your hiking boots.
Yes. That REI was, man.
Good times, man. Good
times.
I
got one more.
Oh, what else you got? What else you got? Go ahead, pull it up.
And I mean, just going through the
receipts.
Yeah, I mean, this come with another conversation. The New Balance boot.
Oh, that's a guy right there. That one's worn. Put it back up.
Yeah. This is trashy. Yeah, I went dumpster diving like Oscar the Grouch. Yeah. You see, this is an old one. All this, we just started wearing New Balance in 2000. I don't even know it. I don't even know that language. Like, I don't know what they're talking about with that.
My crazy tail, man. I get rid of that stuff.
I usually do too.
You know what I mean?
See, when you have a storage, sometimes you may unearth certain things that you thought you had got rid of.
Because, you know what I mean? I would think in my mind, it's like, damn, I had them Adidas boots and everything we could have held up. But after a certain time, man, you had to get them things, man. You had to let them things go.
Yeah, absolutely. As you should, man. Unless, there's a market now. People like to buy that old stuff. It's weird, right?
What you saying? What was it? Poshmark? Isn't that what you said?
I mean, you got Poshmark, eBay, McCary. People thrifting is cool. Thrifting was always cool, but it's like those shows and stuff. Like, I guess.
Supreme Abdul-Jabbar said he rocked the New Balance boots in high school. Man, I had a pair in high school myself. And look, last week we were talking about the Nike Lavas, man. They need to retro them, man. Bring them back. Bring them back. Bring back the Nike boots, the Lavas from back in the day.
Now, with the New Balance boot, that was a boot we wore, like you said.
It's school. That was schoolwear. We wore that every day.
And this
schoolwear.
I mean, this is when we were kids. You're not thinking about other cities and what they're wearing. I remember like Fife had a pair. It's like a famous picture of A Tribe Called Quest, and he has on like I think one of those, maybe a giant starter jacket. Remember the hooded starter jackets? Did you have one of those?
No.
I never had one of those. GQ had one of those. No? But anyway, Fife's wearing that. Yeah. But I'm just thinking, okay, he's wearing New Balance boots, whatever. Like we wear them. And then all these years later, it becomes a thing where
it's got our city started it.
No.
Or what? What you about to say? Let's go ahead and finish the statement.
It's that certain city to the south of us. They claiming they started everything. Then that other city. And it's like, well, things were going on outside of where you're from. And we certainly weren't looking to anyone else for what we were wearing. Yeah. And by the time we started wearing New Balance boots, we've been wearing those things for a decade. I mean, like forever. We've been wearing New Balance. But now it's like you start seeing this beef. At first, it was just like, okay, all right, DC guys, they wear New Balance all the time like a uniform. But then it became y'all weren't even wearing them. Like, oh, nah, you gotta
You gotta chill with that.
Like, gotta chill with that. We've been wearing them. We just don't dress like robots.
Gotta chill with that one. All right, man. Well, there you go, man. Boots Part 2. We had to bring it back, man, and go crazy with the boots again.
What's your favorite boot all time?
My favorite boot all time. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with, man, that's a tough one. I got two. I'm gonna go with the Rockport. But I also am a real big fan of the Field Timberland. I like the beef and broccoli, man. I'm a beef and broccoli fan, Damon. I need a pair of beef and broccolis, man.
That's a good boot.
I like that boot. You know what I mean? When I think about boots that I've owned, that I've bought over and over and over again, that I've had so many different versions of that. You know what I mean? That one I bought the beef and broccoli like 4 times at least. You know, and it's a good, like you said, it's a good boot and it lasts long. So it's like it lasts for a long time. So it's like, you know, I just buy a new one just to get a fresh pair. You know what I mean? I'm probably get a fresh pair for this year sometime. You know what I mean? Beef and broccoli, because it's been a while since I bought a fresh pair. You know, beef and broccoli. How about you?
I love that hiking boot.
That hiking boot style.
I specifically like those Reichlingens. I like them better than the Vast. I had the Vast. The Vast didn't have that. They weren't as comfortable. You know, the way the tongue, the cushioning and everything. Like they just, it was a better boot to wear.
Okay.
And I actually, you know, I like the buckskin tip. I think it's a good looking boot.
Shout out to the butter.
It's a good looking boot.
Yeah, so but both of us picking Timberland out there, man. What's that say about Tim? Okay, Timberland. Doing your thing.
You know, well, in many ways, that's one of our introductions to boot wear.
Timberland.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we were too young to wear domino. I mean, we weren't, but we were.
We had them.
I never had a pair of dominoes.
Yeah, a pair of dominoes.
Never had a pair of dominoes.
I did. Shout out to Hilda Proctor out there, man. You ain't she bought me a pair from Super Kids.
What color did you have?
I had the regular brown with the red laces.
I wanted the maroon.
Yeah.
I had Herman Survivors.
Ah.
Never had a pair of dominoes. I wanted. Remember the little kid dominoes didn't look like the big boy dominoes.
Yeah, that's why I had the little kid ones, because this was, this was every bit of 5th grade, man. Every bit of 5th grade.
I wanted those, man. God. I bought a pair of North Face boots that looked like dominoes.
Good stuff. You what you got planned for the weekend? What's going on this strong, man? The strong end Super Bowl party going on somewhere? What you got?
There's no party without the Ravens.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I'll watch those 2 second-rate quarterbacks
try to do their thing.
Are they ever going to name Lamar the MVP?
It should come out sometime today, I think.
Is Suggs going in the Hall of Fame?
Terrell? Yeah. He's good. He's got 2 rings. He was Defensive Player of the Year once. He's good. Led the league in sacks. He's good.
Do you think the Tucker story is a big deal? I don't. I don't.
This is the only reason why I think it's a big deal. Harbaugh was getting up on in front of the camera lying to us the whole time. That's the only reason I think it's a big deal. But I mean, what was he supposed to do? Throw his employee under the bus? No, he wasn't supposed to do that. But you know, this stuff happened 10 years ago. So you telling me that an NFL team didn't know that he did this stuff? It happened 10 years ago.
That's why I don't think. That's why I think it's.
So I mean, all this time they've been lying. Now, the only reason why it's a big deal is because the Ravens were covering up for him. But you know, they threw Ray Rice under the bus. I ain't trying to make no statements here. You know what I mean? It was you and I were there, and we saw, you know, Ray Lewis got hung out there for them Wolves for a little bit. You know what I mean? He was in court and all kind of wild stuff. You know what I mean? And they kind of hid what Justin Tucker's been doing since his rookie year. This at 2012 was his rookie year.
Allegedly. And you and I both know you've been in a news meeting before. They pick and choose what they want to put out.
What stories they gonna put out?
And I don't know if this story, not to diminish what he's alleged to have done to it. It's like it gets to a point where it's being sleazy. Is
that against the law?
Is that newsworthy?
That's your sleazeball,
sleazy dude.
I mean, we're discovering that a lot of people are. That's what we do.
And just one last quick thing. It's when did the Baltimore Banner become such a credible source? You remember we went to college. It was like you had to cite your.
You gotta have two sources,
and you remember the publications were Washington Post, New York Times. You know what I'm saying? The L.A. Times was considered almost a gossip rag.
Wall Street Journal.
Certain sources. Yes. So it's the Baltimore Banner.
Different times, man. Different times.
I'm asking for a friend. I'm just wondering.
Different times.
Baltimore Banner heard some gossip in a salon somewhere, and I'm just wondering. Man.
Some people tune in to the Junction for good news, man.
I'm just wondering.
We want y'all to tune in next week, man. We talking more influential black art. We talking more influential black fashion, and a couple of times we talk important things like this, man. We'll be back next week. Holla back.